Rachel Zegler. Seems like we can't go one day now without some kind of old interview she's given coming to light. I don't know if this has something to do with the strike and there's not a lot of stuff out there, but every day some old clip of her comes out and it's going viral every time. And it's funny. How many interviews has she given? Because it seems like every day there's fresh clips from something. Now we've got one where she calls herself a narcissist in the clip. And she acts like she's joking, but it's like, are you really joking? You kind of have all of the qualities of one. So as you know, the other day, the big clip was that she called the prince. That's right, the prince from Snow White. Stalker. He's a bad guy. We could just cut all of his scenes out of the movie and it wouldn't even matter. This movie, God, I can't wait for this movie to come out. This is going to be a disaster. And I hope the strike is done by the time this comes out so that she can go and say crazy radical things in all kinds of interviews, because it seems like she doesn't see it like everybody else sees it, which would explain her narcissism, because I'm sure she's blaming everybody else for all of the problems going on right now. But she probably sees herself as doing nothing wrong in these interviews. But this is the new one that's come to light. At least I was seeing it for the first time yesterday, and a lot of people were counting on this. So there's some older stuff in here, but the new stuff is this spliced in Jimmy Kimmel clip, where she talks about how much she loved the Snow White ride after saying it terrified her and she never wanted to go on it again. So she's caught in a lie. Not surprising. But it's just funny to see. Like, this is how quick this shit comes out. It's like she thinks she's smarter than the internet. Let's listen to this.
I get stopped for photos every time I'm online for the Snow White ride, and it is I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how long?
It's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
well, you kind of.
I bet. So she loves hanging out by the Snow White ride so that people want to take pictures with her. Shocking. And she keeps going back to it.
Are, you know?
No, I guess
it's like
so.
if Harrison Ford.
Hey, Snow White!
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
I mean, It's one of the original. I'm a really big Disney fan. I grew up at the Disney parks. My parents took me every summer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like, it is. It's a part of my upbringing. It's my favorite thing, so.
It's her favorite thing. It's her favorite thing. But then you have to wait for it here. What do you think is going to happen? Said it's her favorite ride?
It's just one of those things
Yeah,
that comes with the territory.
Well, then if you love it, don't let them scare you.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again.
Man, she's the most unlikable person out there. What's funny about this is there's pictures of her as a little girl in the Snow White costume. So what's the true story here? Is she just making this up for the interview so she can sound like, I'm better than Snow White, really? I'm just kind of taking this role, but, F that role, F her. Story is stupid. We're improving it. We're making a modern Snow White. It is better. I have to wonder, does Disney coach her to act like this and say these things? Like, hey, we know you're in our brand. We want you to trash the brand, wreck it, shit all over it, pump up the new one. No wonder they're losing money. And I don't know what's true here. I can't believe anything this woman says. I can't believe anything that she's saying here.
So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film.
I'm a narcissist.
I'm a narcissist. There you go. Now she's getting blasted as a fake feminist. fake feminist. Because people are getting tired of everyone trashing the Disney princesses, the OGs. Like, this doesn't make you a better feminist by trashing these. People are getting tired of it. You get some PhD person come out and trash it. This woman, a TikTok user, of course. But she called her anti-feminist. Or no, it's not anti-feminist to want to fall in love, to want to get married, to want to stay at home, to want to be a homemaker. None of these things make you less valuable as a person or a woman. I agree with that. Is she a PhD? That's not the PhD. There is somebody in this article that is, but I doubt it, Matt. No one cares. Here's some of the comments right here that she's been getting. Sorry, can't Rachel Zegler and the rest of fake feminists STFU? Rachel Zegler is honestly deserving. No. I love you very much, forever and ever. Remember to be kind, treat each other with patience and empathy. Remember that you are loved unconditionally, no matter your mistakes, no matter your misunderstandings. You deserve it. You deserve you. You deserve to live without fear. X. Oh, this is from Rachel herself. This is her responding to the backlash when she tweeted a reminder to be kind. She seems like the least kind person out there. She seems very mean, very narcissistic, very ego-driven, thinks she's better, thinks she's smarter than everybody. This career is going to crumble her. She's going to have a mental breakdown because she's already almost there. That's what it looks like to me. I'm no expert in this shit, but like the way she's acting and kind of reacting to people's comments, I think she's going to have a breakdown. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. I think she's going to crumble because the backlash and the criticism is only going to heat up. Every day something new is coming out. Some things she said in an interview. Like, people are now bored and looking through everything that she's ever done. If she ever did an interview somewhere, she's on the case. Like, someone's on the case to find it and go through it. And I bet you there's a treasure trove of shit out there, because every day now, like at least for the past 4 days, there's been something new. You know, if the strike wasn't going on, I wonder if this would even be happening, because you would have all these actors out there saying new shit every day, but it seems like with nothing to do, a lot of people are just going back and looking through her stuff and look at all this stuff coming to light. I think this is going to get worse. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.